Hello everyone and welcome to this trip report. Today we find ourselves at Adelaide Airport, travelling with Qantas Link through to Alice Springs. Adelaide Airport is one of the fastest growing airports in Australia. It serves over 8.5 million passengers and numbers continue to climb. It's also one of the most modern and updated. Although busy and sometimes crowded, Adelaide Airport is bright, open, modern, and has everything you need. There are plenty of cafes, bars, restaurants, as well as awesome tarmac viewing. The gate for today's trip is Gate 24. This is situated at what is widely known as the Qantas end of the airport. It's a short stroll from one end to the other, making it convenient to commute and transit onto another flight. One of the most famous points of Adelaide Airport is the airside viewing. You can literally see every plane waiting at every gate, as well as all of the arrivals and departures. Sometimes I'll head into the terminal just for some cheeky plane spotting. Surprise guest to Adelaide today on the back of what I believe was a medical incident is a Jetstar 787. Although we have the Singapore Airlines Dreamliner, the 787 with Jetstar is not something we regularly get here. It is now time to board. The aircraft for today's flight is an Embraer E190 with registration VHXVX. It's a 2007 built aircraft and it's operated by Alliance Airways, however leased through the Qantas Link network. The E190 is configured in a 2x2 economy layout. The seat for today's flight is 14F.
Hello again everyone, if we can have your attention during the safety briefing this afternoon, thank you.
Today's trip to the Red Centre has a flight time of 2 hours and 5 minutes. However, due to stormy conditions on approach, it's stretched out to be more like 3 hours. flying Takeoff over South Australia's wonderful coastline as we head straight up the guts of the country towards the Red Centre. Service airline, on today's flight, Qantas offered a light lunch service. It's a choice of tea, coffee, or a soft drink, as well as a roast chicken and corn sandwich. It's quite enjoyable. Here's the forever mandatory shot of the aircraft safety card, as well as a look at the Qantas in-flight entertainment app. I've noticed before when travelling on Qantas Link, the app doesn't always work. It can be very, very slow, and unfortunately there's usually no flight map either. Today it certainly struggled to load, and they did announce that it wasn't available or it wasn't working, unfortunately, for today's flight. Aside from stunning views of the Australian landscape, the overhead seat features are pretty standard and include a reading light, an air vent, and a cool button. As we were approaching Alice Springs, we were notified of the need to circle for around 45 minutes to an hour to let the weather pass. The way the cloud built was very drastic. You can even see lightning in the distance. I do apologise for the change in quality towards the end of the video. Unfortunately, there were some camera issues, so I had to resort to filming the actual landing on my phone. Otherwise, sit back and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. the stormy conditions, it ended up being quite a comfortable landing. Overall, Qantas provide quite a pleasant experience, and simply that. Nothing outstanding, however it's an integral link and a route which they fly daily, which is critically important. Thank you again for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe.
Welcome to Alice Springs, around our country. The current time in Alice Springs is 6:31 p.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is off. This evening we will be exiting via the stairs, so please mind your step as you exit the aircraft. And for safety reasons, please hold the handrail to avoid tripping. Use the designated walkway and refrain from using electronic devices until you are inside the terminal. Smoking, vaping and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the terminal. Please take care when opening the overhead lockers, this baggage may have moved and could fall out, and before leaving ensure you check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. If you can reach your phone, you can turn off flight mode. On behalf of us all here at Qantas Link, I'm Mum. Thank you for choosing to fly with us this evening. If you are visiting Alice Springs, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course for those returning, welcome home.